Meet Joseph, a humble villager, a hard-working farmer, and a man grappling with silent despair. What could be the reason behind his sorrow? The key lies in the very object he holds, the humble carrots. But these are not just any ordinary carrots. They are a testament to his relentless toil, a product of countless hours spent nurturing his small yet precious patch of earth. These carrots, they are his joy, his pride, the essence of his life. Yet they are also the root of his heartache. For under the cloak of each new dawn, he finds his labor of love, his carefully cherished crop, mysteriously diminishing.
These are mine. Hey, you know what they say? A little borrowing never hurt anyone. Now, you may be wondering why I need all of these carrots. Well, I need a lot of bone blocks. Also, hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to Randomcraft. So I'm here above the ramen shop, and at the moment I am processing lots and lots of carrots. We have many carrots, and we're processing them all to get bone meal, because I need as many bone blocks as I can for a project that we're going to get working on slightly later on. But you may remember in the last episode, we went on a bit of a shopping trip and we bought a load of items, but I completely missed a couple of shops, and yeah, they're the shops I need to go to. See, I thought that 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗛𝗚 hadn't got around to open up her wool shop yet, and it turns out that she has. It's in Silver's base. I know, I promised I wouldn't go back there until he fixed his elevators, which he hasn't done. However, I do believe that it's on the ground floor, so, you know, gravity shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. So I need to go and get some wool, again, for today's project, as well as a copious amount of dyes, which I believe that my science bro 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗫𝗚 is stocking. Actually, I say I believe. 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗫𝗚's been gone for a while, so I've been restocking his shop for him. It's been like a little sort of daily routine. Actually, here, let me show you something. Because over here at 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗫𝗚's, I have been putting every single diamond that he has earned in his shop, and I've been putting it all in here. He has, he has a lot of diamonds. And today, I'm going to be giving him even more, as I have a list about as long as my arm, on all of the materials that I'm going to need for this build. And yeah, it's not looking great. So we're going to need dye, we're going to need terracotta, we're going to need wool, we're going to need prismarine, and we're going to need ice, and bricks, and calcite, and diorite, and bamboo blocks. Luckily though, I think I can buy most of it, so let's go try and find this wool shop of 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗛𝗚's. I hope I don't get injured over there. Okay, so that there is Silver's shop, and I was told it was like round the back. Is this the back? What's this? What are you? Hello? Nope, that doesn't look like wool. Okay. This round the back? This doesn't look safe. Oh, it is though. Okay, wool. This is quite literally a hole in the wall. It's a hole in the wall shop. Hole in the wall. Wall. Wool! Okay, it turns out that I say wall and wool quite similar. Now, I was thinking about how much wool I actually needed, and the answer is yes. So, I'm just going to throw down a bunch of shulker boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that should do it. And then we'll get all of our diamonds. Alright, it's time to clean out 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗛𝗏's stock. Back in one moment. Whew. That was a fair amount of wool. So we now have like 4 shulker boxes? Just shy of 4 shulker boxes. 4 1/4. 3 1/4. I'm very good at maths. 3 1/4 shulker boxes of wool, which is not bad. I'll take it. I mean, literally. Well, I'm not going to buy it and not take it. That'd be madness. Now, the next place that I need to go is over to 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗛𝗚's. I don't think I've shown over there at all yet. So let's head over to 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗛𝗚's little shop area and buy a bunch of dye and maybe some terracotta, but mostly dye. I have a lot of terracotta. Are you saluting me? That's right. I am the general. Just a short hop skipping away from creamsicles is 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗛𝗚's color Emporium. Carmine's Color Emporium, which is next to, I think, like a tile shop, but we're not going to be going in there today. I'll maybe show in there a different day. So this here is the dye shop of 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗛𝗚's, and we're going to also buy a bunch of his stock. Okay, we now have a bunch of dyes. Now, that may have seemed like a quick little jump for you, but as you can see, it's now daytime. I was in here for a while. It had nothing to do with the fact that I hit my middle mouse button and organised all the chests and put them all in stacks of 64 automatically. Definitely had nothing to do with that. Alright, get that out of your head. Right now. Now we've got most of the things crossed off this list. The one thing that I really need is prismarine and ice. So 2 things. We need 2 things. So let's head over, because I think Lag might have stocked it in trims. Okay, back at trims yet again. This is not where I wanted to be, but I'm not here for trims. This is all trims though. Maybe it's up here. Changing rooms. Yep, no, this straight up is changing rooms. Not entirely sure what I thought I was expecting when it said changing rooms, but you know. Oh, there's a floor above. Maybe check up there. Oh no, this is empty. You know, I've checked this place from top to bottom, front to back, inside, outside, even removed a few blocks. There's no prismarine here. But, you know, before we leave, may as well make use of these changing rooms and actually put, you know, my outfit on. I'm still walking around in my lab coat. I really wasn't prepared for this episode. I'm still wearing my lab coat. So, I'm just going to get changed real quick. And boop. There we go. Well, I guess I need to go and try and find Lag and find out where his prismarine is.
Oh, another expert landing. Beautiful.
Hey! Lag!
Oh, hi! Hey, what's up, Boxman?
I'm looking for prismarine, and I'm pretty sure you had the deed for it, and I can't find it. Where's your prismarine at?
About that? It's not built yet.
You know, not only you should be ashamed, but everybody should be ashamed of you. Also, where the hell have you been?
This is incredible! Oh my god! I can't believe I'm flying! I'm flying! Woohoo! Nowhere, where have you been?
I never thought I'd find a friend in a talking goat. I have a friend called Lag. He doesn't even think goats exist.
Ha! He sounds like a fool!
Nowhere.
Alright.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
well,
yeah, yeah, fair. No, yeah.
Carry on.
No, it's very, very good. It was nice.
Good seeing you. Yeah, bye.
It's always nice
Bye.
seeing you, man. Yeah, that's yeah. I really don't want to discuss where I've been. Well, it seems like Lag may have also been away recently. But there's no need on telling him where we've been. It's none of his damn business where we've been. We've been. Look, I went, you came with me, okay? Shh. You know, I realise I've just got changed. And, yeah, I need to go to, like, the Arctic, because I need ice. Lots and lots of ice. See, now, I really don't want to take down all of this and make it look ugly. I just want to carve enough so I can get on with this build. So, I think I've taken enough of this one. I'm going to get this one behind me here. We'll go halfway up and then we'll dig the rest out as we go upwards. Ooh, blue ice. Oh. Hey, what's that? There's a... Is that... Wait a minute. That's weird. I remember losing that head all the way back in Season 1? I think I left it, like, in a lab. and then I never saw it after that, which is a bit strange. Well, I guess we'll have a little look and see if it seems to have a body attached to it. I wonder who's wearing my head. Oh, it's gone. We don't need to tell anybody about this. You know what? I think I actually probably have enough ice already. I think we'll go back home now. I think we've probably got just about enough stuff. Right, I've got changed. We have our ice. Fantastic. Now, whilst I was doing all of that, I actually got a message from 𝗏, who said that he had left a shulker box with some prismarine at my little old starter base, which we've not been to in a while. So let's just have a little look around. I'm not too sure where he left it. I wonder where he'd have put it. I'd imagine probably inside here somewhere. Yeah, right in the middle of the room, in view of the front door. That makes sense. That seems like something he'd do. I'm gonna stand back though. We've had some weird stuff happen today. Oh, okay, it is. All right. Oh, it's a lot of prismarine though. This should help lag. Such a bro. Yeah, let's take that. Aha! That's better. Now we have everything that we need to start this week's build. However, there is one thing that I've been meaning to show you for quite some time. So you may have realised since I returned to Randomcraft that there has been much less mobs lurking around on the server. Less in time lapses, less at night, just less of them. And there's a reason for that. See, whilst I was working over at Waterside, I was getting really sick of zombies breaking all of my doors, and I didn't want to light it up yet because I wasn't ready for street lights or torches, because these things are ugly. So instead of that, I built this laggy monstrosity. So this here is a little mob switch. Inside that little thing of death there is a lot of zombie villagers, a lot of them. I really do mean a lot of them. And when I flip this switch over here to turn this on, this whole area gets chunk loaded, this becomes an active chunk, and over there becomes a lazy chunk, which means that those are all technically loaded. So we can go anywhere in Randomcraft with this thing turned on, and it doesn't spawn any mobs. And to keep things balanced, I've only put enough stuff in there to cover 2 people. So once there's more than 2 players on the Randomcraft server, mobs will start spawning at a regular rate. And if I want them to spawn just normally, I just turn this machine off, and boom, all the mobs back on the server. Also over here I have a little bamboo farm so we can get all of our bamboo blocks. We just pop this on and there we go. We can just get all of the bamboo. And then we have the little testing area where I made my initial string farm. I'm not going to explain exactly how this works, but it's to do with shears and update orders. And when you push this little lever, yeah, it just creates string. All the string. Which is what is actually fueling my barbershop over at Waterside when I said that it restocks the string automatically. One of these things is above it. They're glorious. Just don't go building them on a public server without checking with a moderator or admin, okay? Because this is kind of like duping. But you know, it's just string. I don't care about string. I'm here to break the game. And randoms. Anyway, now that I've explained what this place is all about, and why there is no mobs currently in Randomcraft, I believe there was something that we were about to do. Okay, now that that's done, I have been doing a little bit of ground prep over here in Waterside, because this is where I eventually, I say eventually, in a few moments for you, want to start making this new block of buildings, and somewhere around here-ish, I want to put in the little elevator that will eventually bring out the zombie piglins, because this will eventually be an alleyway where this huge little pathway bit is. So we'll do some buildings here, some buildings over here, and maybe some buildings over there, and maybe even over there as well. I'm not 100% sure yet exactly where I'm going to be putting these buildings, but yeah, we're about to find out. So let's jump into a time lapse and let's get this new block over at Waterside completed. So let's dive right into it.
told you.
Alright, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
Woo! There we go! We have now done a whole heap of new builds over here at Waterside. So, let's go over them, shall we? Because I finally also decided what a lot of these buildings here in Waterside are actually gonna be. So this building here will eventually have a bunch of detail passes, the same as all of those got, and this here will be our antique shop. So we're going to have a bunch of antiques in this one. This one here I'm going to actually make as a satellite shop, stocking some of the stuff from Lag Shop Trims. So in here it will be like this open sort of stall with like sort of clothes and bits and pieces that are knocking around on the walls. And then this one here is just beans. Now, this is something that I've had in mind for a short while, and, you know, after hanging out with Kevin and sharing my love of beans with him, I figured that this was a perfect opportunity to open up a shop called Just Beans. The idea for this shop is, it will sell beans. Just beans. Randoms will come into the shop, they will buy beans for beans. You spend 1 cocoa bean, you get 2 cocoa beans. That's it. It's just beans. It's beans, you buy beans with beans. Beans. And then next door to Just Beans will be our Colour Emporium, which will be a satellite shop for 𝗕𝗢𝗥𝗚𝗫 terracotta and dyes, as well as 𝗕𝗢𝗥𝗫𝗄𝗠𝗠's concrete and 𝗕𝗢𝗥𝗄𝗫𝗠's wool. So this is like a one-stop shop for all things colour. I may also add in another room back there, or on this wall, for all of the coloured glass, so it also covers a bunch of peanut stuff, and it will just be a case of stocking all of that with things that I've bought from those, so I can use it as sort of storage area, but also, you know, we can sell it to randoms if they don't have the stock for them. And then next to the Colour Emporium will be a tattoo parlour. So this here will eventually be like a Sailor Jerry's inspired sort of tattoo place, as you can see. Tattoo. And then next to that, we're going to have a fortune teller, which I've actually started doing some of the detailing on. And then next to that, we have a cafe with the most glorious thing in the world on the roof. Look at that. For those of you that aren't fortunate enough to be from the country I hail from, you might not know that brand. It's my favourite. It's where I'm from. I'm from Yorkshire in the UK, and if I didn't drink this stuff, I would have probably been disowned by my family and cast out. I'd have been living amongst people from Lancaster, which again is only a joke that like maybe 1% of my viewers will get. But I'm really happy with it. Look at it. It's glorious. If you look up Yorkshire tea, this is pretty much one of their cups, and I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with having Yorkshire tea in Randomcraft. That's it. My life's goal is complete. I can stop making content now. That's unlikely though. So then down this alleyway, we go into this little section here. So we've got some slime here. Underneath this, we actually have, just pop that off. We have some scaffolding to stop these things from coming out, because we actually have the piglins coming up from down there. So we have our chamber down there, a bunch of portals, some ice, and they get pushed up into this alleyway. So we have our thugs. And then we have this sort of grimy alley. We're going to do a bunch more work here. We have a liquid girth can up here, which says up next to it. And we're probably going to do a little bit more graffiti on this wall. Maybe put a window up there. Not too sure yet, but there'll probably definitely be some wires going between all of these buildings. It's not quite messy enough yet for it to be a dingy back alley. And then down here, over on the coast, you can actually see in the distance, we have some life buoys or buoys, however you want to pronounce that word, is up to you. I won't judge you. I may silently judge you. And they are curving all the way around the whole bay area from the edge of 𝗕𝗢𝗫s all the way over to 𝗕𝗢𝗫𝗫s, so we can kind of see where the waters will get rough. I know they don't really get rough, but you know, it gives a good idea. And then we have our 2 piers. Eventually there'll be a 3rd pier over there as well. And then we have the rest of our shops. So we have our fishing tackle shop eventually. And then this one here is going to be a towel shop, which will be banners. So we're going to have like beach towels up on the walls and stuff, and that's going to be having like custom banners. And then this big building here will eventually be a bingo hall, because there is no seaside town in the UK that is complete without a bingo hall. Bingo halls are kind of important. I don't know why. I've never actually seen anybody in any of them. I think there might be like money laundering fronts or something. I can't prove that though. And then over here we have what will be the post office, which has a little walk around once we do the floor in here. This isn't final. This is not how the floor should look. And then you go around and then you can come down onto the pier. So they always sell tickets as well. It'll be like a little tourist information-y come post office area. And that will eventually have all of our fun stuff in there for a project that me and Phoenix are thinking of working on at some point this season. So in between now and the next episode, I'm probably going to do a whole bunch more detailing here at Waterside. And I have something really, really special in mind for the next episode. I have a build for something that I think you're going to like. But until then, I am going to get cracking over here with the detailing. Anyway, that's gonna be about it for me. I hope you all have a nice day, and I will see you later.
Now, which one of you randoms wants to play first?